Still confused by surf forecasts? You're not the only one. My friend Gavin, who writes Go Surfing San Diego and the Sunday Stoke surf forecast newsletter, wrote a blog about how to read surf forecasts after our recent chat on the pod. But I've decided we can do better. We can explain the surf forecast like we're explaining it to a 5-year-old. Are you ready for a surf forecast bedtime story, kiddo? Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out.
Do you love the ocean and want to know when it's a good day to go out surfing? Surfline is like a magic weather app, but for waves. It tells surfers what the ocean is going to do. But sometimes it uses big words. So let's make it super simple. And it also put all the cams behind the paywall. So some of your little surfer friends don't like it much. Let's talk about wave height. That's how big the splash is. Surfline tells you how tall the waves are. If it says 1 to 3 feet, that means the waves are small and fun. Perfect if you're learning. If it says 5 to 6 feet, whoa, that's big and might be too scary. Unless you're a surf superhero. Bigger waves means more whooshing and crashing. Sometimes you'll see 2 different wave heights. One will be observed in brackets next to it. This means that some dude, because it's usually a dude, went to the beach, looked at the waves, took a measuring tape out, and reported the wave height back to headquarters. Actually, Harry, we don't know how they know for sure. But hey, they're experienced surfer dudes. Next to the wave height, you'll spot swell direction. That's where the waves come from. Waves travel across the ocean like they're going on vacation. Surfline tells you which way they're coming from. If waves come from the south, they're summer visitors. If waves come from the north, they're winter visitors. Depending on where you're standing on the beach, some waves might come straight at you and be great for surfing, while others might sneak past and go somewhere else. But Mom, there are these 2 swells, one primary and one secondary. Yes, son. A beach can experience 2 different swells at once, coming from 2 different directions. The primary swell is stronger than the secondary swell. It's from Latin, baby. Primarius, which means of the first rank or principle. And most importantly, different beaches like different directions. You know, like you and Tony like different flavors of Kiki milk. Beaches facing south, like swells that travel from magical Hawaii. Beaches facing north prefer swells from Alaska. It's mostly cold there. Oh, it's getting windy here. Wind can help waves be nice and smooth, or make them messy. And that's another thing you see on these Surfline charts. Offshore wind blows from the land toward the ocean. It helps waves stand up tall and pretty. Onshore wind blows from the ocean to land. It makes waves fall down and get messy. No wind is like no hands on your toy, just how you left it. Nice and calm. If the wind is gentle, like blowing out birthday candles, that's good. If it's too strong, it makes the ocean bumpy, like a trampoline. Knots? What about knots? Oh, it's a measure sailors use. All you need to know is that if the wind speed is under 5 knots, let's go surfing. More than 5 knots, it will be a bit messy. And over 10 knots, we're staying home. Mom, what's wave energy? Is this going to be on the test? Kilojoules? No, Harry. Kilojoules is how we measure energy. Kind of like calories, but a bit different. Waves are water with power inside. The power is called energy. Surfers love it because it helps them ride. That energy is what pushes a surfer on their surfboard. When the wave comes, it gives the surfer a little shove and says, "Whee, let's go!" What if Surfline is too confusing? Well, if Surfline feels too hard, don't worry. You can always ask a grown-up surfer to help. Call your local beach lifeguards. Some have surf reports. Or use Daddy's computer and copy and paste Surfline's analysis into ChatGPT and ask it to explain it to you. And that's it. You know now the 3 big things and 1 little thing. How tall the waves are, where they're coming from, and if the wind is being nice. And if there's a lot energy or little energy. You're basically a surf wizard now, Harry. Now go pretend your bath is pipeline.
I think it's very clear from today's episode that I don't have kids. And that's all for today. Check out the Wi-Fi Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wi-Fi Weekly.